Hello, dolly people out there. This is Marie the Goblin. I'm here with Faust today because I just love him. He was being super inspiring last night, and I decided that he should be here. He's becoming my favorite one to film with. I don't know why. He's just so adorable and manly. He's my manly butt punch. But I just wanted to talk a little bit about Bjd Characters, because I've been seeing a lot of things lately on how to create characters for BJDs, or if you have them pre-made, if you want to base them off of book characters. And so I just wanted to talk a little bit about my process. All of my BJDs I got them to fill the purpose of characters that were already there. Faust, he's been one of my characters for about 3 years, but it was really hard to find a sculpt for him. I kind of actually had found a different sculpt that I liked better, and I always show my mom my sculpts, so she kind of helps me decide. And I was showing her, and she was like, he's okay, but he just doesn't scream Fae to me. And I was like, that's different. I didn't think of it from that way. I always kind of thought of it like, what sculpt would in company photos looks like it would be a Faust-like sculpt. And she was like, no, I don't think that would be good for him. I was like, okay. So we looked and looked and looked, and then we found Doll Family A rugs, and she was like, you need to get that doll. That doll would be perfect. And so I did. And for the longest time I did not connect with him at all. He was not my favorite doll. But I had a wig for him and it didn't work. I had clothes for him that I had made and they did not work. So I finally got the idea. I was like, you know what, stop trying to force him into things. And he was bald for a month, and he had the wrong eyes, but I liked him better bald. And then I got these silver pants for him, put him in them, and I was like, okay, we're getting somewhere. And eventually he became this, with pointed ears that I made from Sculpey, and he's got new eyes, and he's got this wig that's not that great, but you know, it works for him, and he's rocking it, and he loves it. But I guess my point is, even if you have a character set out for the doll you want to get, don't force the styles and don't force how they look right away. The only one that I did know from the very beginning, I knew exactly what I wanted him to be, was Mark. And he's been the same way. He has one outfit, and that's just him. That's just how he was meant to be. Part of my project today is going to be to try to make him different clothes, but who knows how that will work. He kind of has set himself in the clothes he has right now, and I'm not going to force him into anything else. Same way with Faust. He's not been out of these pants since I put him in these pants. The one time I did try to change him, he threw a fit and flopped all over my bed and decided he did not want to be in different pants. So he's been in these pants pretty much since I got him. And he has a couple shirts and he has blazers, and I finally got him this necklace that's the most Fae thing he has, because he's pretty modern, which he was originally not. His character wasn't modern at all. There was a lot of cloaks and long robes in his character when I envisioned him in my head, and then I got him in BJD form, and it completely changed that. And now I can't imagine that character wearing anything like that ever again. So characters are a learning process. There's a lot that goes into them, and each doll is different, especially if you're going to shell pre-existing characters into a doll form. You just kind of be open. Lorraine has gone through a ton of changes. She was supposed to be my little gothic-y opera singer, and she now wears mostly pinks and purples and with splashes of black, and she decided she wanted to be a pirate, so now she's a pirate that wears pink and purple every once in a while. The only one I would say that it has stuck completely to the character would be Gavin. Gavin has not changed. He wears frilly shirts and his velvety pants and long jackets with fur and completely Renaissance and medieval. He has not changed at all. So you just gotta kind of be open. Each doll will do a different thing. And you can kind of hope for things to happen, but sometimes they don't. Faust definitely completely changed how he was. And he's probably, at the moment, one of the funnest dolls to do things with. I take him everywhere. Pretty much all the doll meets I go to now, he goes. Even if he's not, like, the main focus, I'll take Gavin, and, we have, like, crafty days with our group locally here, and I'll take Gavin and with the intent of sewing for Gavin. Not that he needs anything else. And Faust, everybody will just ogle over Faust and want to mess with his pants. His pants are now a thing here. But yeah, so I guess my real point was just don't force it. Let them be who they want to be. Each doll's different. And don't, if a sculpt isn't working out, don't give up on them. I was really quick to give up on Faust, and it took a really long time for me to actually find who he was. Which is another thing that happened with Mark. Mark was the same way. It took me a while. He took a really long time to ship. When I originally ordered him, I ordered him in February for my birthday, and I didn't end up getting him until late July, and only had him for a couple weeks, and then we went on vacation, and I was already in the process of getting Gavin, and for a really long time I didn't connect with him at all, and now he's super adorable, and he sits on the shelf, and is just the happiest little BJD ever. And that's kind of where I was at with Bird Girl. Her character did not show till recently, when she decided she wanted to be my little Grim Reaper-y character that she is now. She was like, I want a big wispy cloak and long robes, and she became the character I originally thought Faust was kind of, at least dress-wise, and so I'm in the process of making her who she wants to be, but yeah, you just gotta kind of let them be who they're gonna be, and see what happens from there. So, I'll let you guys go. We're gonna go and sew some clothes. I gotta make some stuff for Mark and get some stuff together. So I will see you guys later. Bye.